Yo, what's up everybody? King Beef here, bringing some more Call of Duty gameplays, and I got some AN94 action on the map Cove, and I'm just gonna put this out here. This gameplay that you're watching right now is probably the beastiest gameplay that I've ever had with an assault rifle. Now, if I say that it's beastly or the beastiest thing I've ever done, you have to believe me because I don't throw that word out there like that. So you have to trust me, and you just have to witness it for yourself. So anyways, I want to talk about something that I normally don't ever do, which is talk about like goals and dreams and all that stuff. So basically this topic is about when you was younger, did you ever see yourself doing what you're doing now? And the example for that is, let's just say that you're a doctor, you're a doctor now, but when you was younger, you didn't want to be a doctor. You want to be like a cop or a firefighter or a private investigator or something like that. I don't know, something like that. And yeah, that's pretty much what the topic is all about. And I'm just gonna throw or talk about what mines were and all that stuff. So basically, I have no career or no like long-lived career in my future. I'm just gonna throw it out there now because I really don't. So, but when I was younger, I had a couple of goals or dreams that, or what kind of profession that I actually wanted to be. And my first one was to be like an artist, because drawing was probably like my favorite thing to do when I was a kid. And I was okay. I wasn't like the greatest sculptor or drawer out there, but I did enjoy it, and that's pretty much what you need if you want to achieve a dream or something. Just do it. Like, even if you're not like a professional at it, just it's a hobby then. So that was like my all-time dream or goal in life. Then I had a backup, and this was back when this was popular. I wanted to be a wrestler because, you know, back in those days, wrestling was like very popular. Well, not as popular as it kind of is now. I say it was more popular back then than it is now, because I used to watch all the wrestling. I watched the WWF, I watched the WCW, the ECW. I watched all of it. I didn't really care. So I saw that. I thank my dad for actually introducing me to it, because, you know, if he didn't actually show me it, he actually had like stacks of videotapes of pay-per-views and stuff. So I watched those. Then I got really interested in it. But the thing about that is, as much as I liked wrestling, I never actually attempted to like pursue it. So it was more of a visual like thing, even though I said I want to be a wrestler, but I never actually did it. So that doesn't bother me at all. That was still like, you know, like a backup, because you need a backup like type of thing in your life. So with that being done, so I decided to, you know, keep doing the art thing. And throughout high school, I always had like an art class. So, well, let's back up a little bit more. A couple of years before, I used to draw. Like I said, I drew or draw, whatever fuck you want to say. But I did that a lot. Then I got into writing like little stories and stuff like that, and that's actually pretty fun for me to write like little funny stories or little short stories, or I can even make a long story. If like, I can probably make a book if I actually try, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to. Take up too much time, and I'm not the perfect speller. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, try to have me spell like a pretty big word that I don't know the meaning of, yeah, I would just completely fuck that all up. So, but the funny thing is about that, when I started writing, this was around like when like Resident Evil 2, the old video game that came out. Once that game, when I actually had that game, I played it and I was like, I can probably write a story, or I actually wrote a movie script to that game, and like I had it all set, and I just, once I was done with it, I put it away, and I do not remember where I put it at all. And a couple of years later, bam, a Resident Evil movie came out, and I'm like, fuck, why didn't I actually do it? Because when I'm actually watching that movie, it is horrible. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna say my script was better, but you know, as a kid, I had more creativity than that entire movie, and it seemed like that movie was basically talking. And if you're a zombie fan, you don't want to see talking. You want to see talking, but you want more action than talking. And that's pretty much what my script was all about. So, yeah, that was like a real bummer. So, a couple of years later, like me and my cousin, and I think my brother, we were just all sitting in the living room one day, and I forgot who came in with paper, but we just threw some paper and some pencils, and we was like, let's just make a video game. Let's make video game characters. So we decided to draw characters for our video game, which was like a weird, crazy fighting game, kind of like Clay Fighters. How like they had Santa and Frosty the Snowman and the Blob and all that shit. We had characters like that. We had Aunt Bunny, which was like a really heavy set lady with like bunny ears, which was funny. We had Uncle Bunny, which was a super skinny dude, and he was pretty much married to Aunt Bunny. We had the condom package boy, which was pretty much it was a condom pack with a SpongeBob face, like with the eyes and everything. This shit was so funny. Like we made plenty of characters, and like once we was done, we made like maybe like 20 characters at like total. Then we put it in a folder. The next day, the folder is gone. Like either somebody threw it away because it was just too disgusting at what we was doing. But that was like the greatest time ever. So yeah, that kind of killed another part of being an artist's dream. And yeah, that sucked, because honestly, in this day and age, that game that game itself probably would have made it. So yeah, I think I can make more into this if you guys want me to. So that's the gameplay. Talk to you guys later. Peace.